But he's not the only guy blazing a trail with a drink that was born in this region. What if I tell you a story about a Muslim Turk bringing back a wine the Greeks were sipping when they sacked the ancient city of Troy? I'm traveling to the picturesque island of Bozcaada, nearly 200 miles from Istanbul. 6,000 years ago, wine was born in this region. And this place has some of the oldest continuous vineyards on the planet.
I had to come, didn't I?
They started about the time the ancient Greeks hid their ships in the harbor after dropping off that big wooden horse, and quickly realized this was prime real estate for grapes. The guy I'm gonna see had a similar epiphany 2,500 years later. His name is Rashid Salih, and he runs a winery called Corvus.
They built their culture on grape.
The grapes became the island's identity and its destiny until 1923.
They didn't have any other things, only the vineyards. Vineyards, grapes, wine. Hallelujah, nothing else.
That was when Greece split from Turkey. The Greeks were encouraged, politely or not so politely, to move back to Greece.
We start to lose identity and the culture of this island.
But the Greeks knew the grapes, so their exit was basically a death sentence for those ancient vines.
If you want to build a culture, it takes hundreds and hundreds of years. But if you want to lose it, 2 generations is enough.
In 2002, Rashid decided to resurrect the very same type of grapes that made the wine the Greeks drank when they sacked ancient Troy.
The idea was to make a very small project, only it was a kind of an archaeological excavation because all the culture of the island was living but under the dust.
Today, his wines have taken home more than 30 gold medals.
Now we get to taste them, right?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
This is a wine made from the grape Rashid brought back from the dead. It's been served to the Pope, President Obama, and Queen Elizabeth.
It's very nice with the fish, with the salads.
The Tinea is made from Çavuş grapes. It's fresh and lemony.
Oh, is that tasty? What do we have now?
Made mostly from Kuda grapes, the Karga is full and balanced.
It's a very simple, very islander wine without any tricky things inside.
Well, one thing's still tricky, though. Selling his wines in a country where many love to drink and many others want to restrict it.
Are you Muslim?
Yeah, 100%. I made a Hajj and 2 times the Mecca. Muslim is in my heart, in my brain. What about my mouth? Maybe I'm the only guy in the world who makes the Hajj and makes the wine. I'm so proud of it.
Merhaba. I've come to this tiny Turkish island called Bozcaada to try a couple of drinks that you can get here and only here.
200 miles from Istanbul, this place has been invaded by Greeks, Romans, Persians, and Turks. But I'm not here for a conquest. I'm here for a cocktail. And this one's made out of poppies that bloom only 2 weeks out of the year.
How do you say poppy in Turkish?
Gelincik.
Ilincik?
Gelincik.
Ilincik.
Semra Güne owns a poppy-centric cafe in town. They sell poppy everything, including cocktails. And yes, those are poppy earrings. So along with her friend Ezra, we're on our way to collect that vital ingredient. Red poppies are so ingrained in the Turkish DNA, there are 36 different words for them.
The life of a poppy flower, it's only 1 day. The next day, it goes.
Really?
It doesn't die, but it doesn't look as good.
Its peak is 1 day. So are we getting it on the right day then?
Hopefully we will find
Hopefully
some.
we'll find some.
The closest place to pick them is right around the corner. At the local neighborhood, castle? They say poppies grow where much blood was shed, and this 700-year-old fortress has seen its fair share. Countless civilizations have battled for control of the strategic waterways off Bozcaada.
I see some poppies right over there.
Yeah.
All right, you don't seem to be too delicate about it. You just pick it up.
Don't get the second day one.
Oh,
see?
don't get second day? Well, I don't know if I can
Go
tell the
for the
difference.
bright one.
The bright one. This
Yes.
looks pretty bright. It's a beautiful day for picking poppies. See, he agrees with me, too. Here you go.
At the Ada Cafe, we get to the labor-intensive job of separating the petals.
Wow, you're going fast. You can do this pretty well. You keep going like that, you're going to get Employee of the Month. See, now this was second day. Who picked that? Did I do that? That was before I learned. That was before I learned.
Semra and her husband, Meili, are reviving their grandparents' recipes. The poppy syrup is simple. Steep the petals in water, and after a week, you pull them out.
This is the end product.
That's the end product. That's it. The gloves are coming off.
There's no chance of getting high from this stuff. It doesn't contain booze, and this species doesn't produce the opiates of its more potent cousins.
That's very tasty. It tastes more like a tea than a juice.
This is where the spirits can really help. Meili experimented with just about every kind of booze until he found the perfect combination.
Cocktail with gin and red poppy.
Gin and red poppy. Şerefe. Şerefe.
It tastes appropriately like flowers, but with the crispness of gin.
That is a really good combination.
Some people say the poppy is a symbol of freedom. Maybe that's why it's allowed to go where no liquid, other than water, has ever gone before.
Şerefe.
Into Turkey's national drink, raka.
Not bad at all. I prefer the gin. I know why you like the gin with it.
It's so good, my excitement converts a poppy purist.
Have you ever tried? Here we go. Your first time trying gin and red poppy juice.
This is good.
This
Really
is-
good. Can I get another?